Hey gamers, today we're going to look at Inka. Let's check it out. So for the game, you're going to put this little jigsaw puzzle of the board game pieces together. Take your little player pawn, put it anywhere in the four corners. Take your little blocking marker, you'll save this for later, and then place out one of each of your idols here on the center piece. There are 3 different triangles that you'll put in the center there, like so, with the walls facing on the inside there. And then everyone is going to take these tiles equal to the number of players, however many there are. They're just going to deal them out equally, and one by one they're just going to, this is just set up, they're just going to place them on the board. Now the only rule is you may not place a wall portion of a token in front of a player's starting position. Okay, that's the only thing you can't do, but you can place other things, you know, other traps like snakes or whatnot in their way. Now in this game it's very simple. You get 3 actions. Alright, and you can do anything with your actions. You can move with your action. Movement costs however many snakes you're going over. So for instance, if I was to move, as you see, there's a nice good path all the way to here, but that would cost me 1 action, 2 actions. Okay, now for another action I could move this tile, like I'm putting like a nail in it, and I can move it anywhere I want to. So let's say I just moved it right up there. Okay, now I couldn't move it any further up there because that would have collided with that one and there wasn't enough space for that, but I moved it up to here and that was my action. Now later on, you know, let's say on another turn I might want to flip this around, and as you see I can flip this around and put it here maybe, and then later on maybe, I don't know, flip this around, trying to get this, not doing a good job here, flip this around here or whatnot. Basically you're trying to maneuver this maze to where I can get an open path to one of my little Inka idols. And that's what you're trying to do, is you're trying to get all 3 of your Inka idols by moving tiles around. Now at the end of my turn, I forgot, I can also place this little blocker, and I don't exactly know where I was. Let's say I was right here, okay? I could place a blocker and say, hey, I don't want anyone moving my own tile until my next turn, or I don't want anyone moving that tile because I got plans for that tile later on. So basically you put your marker down, and that means no one else can move that tile until your next turn. And then the next players will go. Obviously walls like so, as discussed earlier, you can't go through. And other things that are really neat are these eyes and circles. When you hit on one, you can transport to any other one on the board. So it helps you move around the board a little bit better while you're shifting and moving the tiles around. And the first person to get all 3 of their Inka idols wins the game. Final thoughts, what do I think about the game? Well, I've been looking at this game on and off for about a year or so. I love Queen Games. I had no idea. Look how small it is. It's nice and small, compact. I love that. Not a table hog, and a lot of fun. I'm glad they put the little token blocker there, because that does change the game up, because why wouldn't you try to screw the last players trying to get to that last idol there? So everyone would use one of their actions. And that you only have 3 actions, that's just enough. Because yeah, you can use one of your actions to screw one of the other players, but you've got to get the idols yourself, right? So you've got to use 2 of those actions on yourself. You can't just use it to keep blocking the player. You're just hoping that, and by the way, because the puzzles can twist in those ways, it's kind of hard to see, especially on the other side of the board there, what exactly their game plan is to get there. I remember the first time we played this, and I thought, okay, well, they have one more idol left, and they're on the other side. There's no way they can get over in time. So I didn't even bother playing them. They had their blocker on themselves, so you couldn't move themselves. I wouldn't move them anyway. I'll move this one away, but moved it right into their hands because they moved on 2 turns, then moved around and got their idol. So it's really tricky that way. I do enjoy this game. It is a cheap game to get, and I think I'm the first person to do a review in English on YouTube. But anyway, I do enjoy Inka. It's fun, you know, but I will tell you, I am a Queen Games fan. So, gamers, that's it for now. Until next time, you know what to do. Game on!